What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jazz, and welcome back for another Madden 25 video. Well, this is my first online ranked match, and I have the Chicago Bears. Like I said, I'm going in alphabetical order from A to Z, and the first team on the list is the Chicago Bears. And my opponent decides to go with the New York Jets, and nice matchup, I think. Definitely shout outs to him for not choosing the Niners, which I expect to face heavily. So let's get right into the bibliosities of this gameplay. We start off with Hester, and we get to shoestring tackle. So, of course, we want to hand the ball off to Matthew Forte. He finds a seam, and that means whoop, jiggles to the right, and he could go. Oh, nice no touch swerve. He's some third son, and we can stop that about the 30-yard line. Right here is where Jay Cutler decides to let loose and show that cannon arm of his, and he goes on and he throws the dot to the outside because nobody was open. So right now it's 2nd and 10, and we gotta try and move this ball against this defense. So we're standing in the pocket, and we throw a dot right to Matthew Forte. And as you see from the title, Matthew Forte is a fantasy god. If you had Matthew Forte, if he performs like this, then this would have been one hell of a fantasy day. First and goal, we decide to hand it off. I'm sorry, 2nd and inches, and Matthew Forte breaks the end zone, and he ends. Oh, look at the Statue of Liberty. That man is hitting with the Statue of Liberty, though. So we are up 7-0, and that is one touchdown on the board for Matthew Forte. Let's keep count of Matt Forte's TDs, because like I said, he had one hell of a fantasy day today. So right now we are on defense, and he decides to start Geno Smith. So I know he's got a little bit of a speed. We got to keep account of that. But he's not the most accurate quarterback in the world, even though he doesn't show that right there, as he throws a dot right there and ends up scoring a touchdown. I did go through the depth chart, and I did notice that the Bears press on the left side wasn't the best. It was like 56. So I definitely made a mistake by pressing Holmes on the left side. And, well, at least the press works on PlayStation this year, because Holmes completely shredded that press. Right there, nice little out route to Marshall, and I'm trying to go balls deep. Trying to go balls deep with Marshall this game. Right there was an ugly pass lead, but thankfully it was a dropped interception. Right here, quick little pass to Benny. Some Dyson. What? Excuse me, I got touchdown to score. We end up getting within the 30-yard line. That right there is a nice 35-yard pass. And right here, we decided to go with a draw to Matt Forte, and he hits the outside. And right there was a premature hurdle. But we are really, really good on the 4-yard line again. And Matthew Forte for another, I said another 4-yard touchdown, and mark it on the board. That is his 2nd of the day. 2 touchdowns for today, and that man is only getting started. He had one hell of a performance, but is it going to be enough? So right now, as you see, my opponent really isn't running the ball. I don't think he's running the ball yet. He's being completely one-dimensional, and you really don't want to be one-dimensional. Somebody who has accuracy problems like Geno Smith. Damn it, every time I say something about accuracy problems, the man throws a dot. That's it. No more saying anything about him having accuracy issues, because every time I bring it up, the man throws a strike. Right there was a nice batted down pass right there. We don't want to take any chances, so we just swat that bad boy down. Right there's a nice little hit stick on the right side. Bring it to 3rd and 11. It's a fumble. Julius Peppers is making bacon grease all in that backfield. That boy Peppers is a monster. So he decides to punish the ball. And right now we have an opportunity to go up for a multiple possession lead, though. So right now it's the beginning of the 2nd quarter. And of course, we're having a lot of success passing the ball. So let's see if that'll continue, even though that was a miscue. 2nd and 10 right here. We're looking. And we hit him with the skinny. Right over the middle with Brandon Marshall. Try to get a nice little hurdle right there. And if you guys don't know, the teams I am selecting, I am using their playbooks as well. So I'm not changing playbooks. So when I pick the Bears, I'm using the Bears playbook. When I play with the Giants, I'm using the Giants playbook. So I will only be using team-specific playbooks. So one thing I was disappointed, they only had one skinny route, man, in the whole playbook. And I was like, come on, man, you got to hook me up with some skinnies. That's my route. That's right. You can't take the skinny away from me. Well, at least they had one, man. If they had none, that would have sucked. So as you saw, I tried to give the ball to Devin Hester on the end around, but he lost yards. Fortunately, he makes it up for it on a drag route, 1st and 10. Right here, I was running out of time. I tried to FL screen, but it just didn't come together. 2nd and 19. We're standing in the pocket. We're looking. Nobody's really open. And oh, look at the boy Hester coming through with a nice reposition route, getting himself open. And we go back to Matt Forte for a 5-yard screen pass touchdown. That is not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns within the goal line, and that boy Matt Forte has already got 3 touchdowns. Can you imagine looking at your fantasy team and seeing Matt Forte by the second quarter has 3 touchdowns and receiving yards, and that boy's killing. He's a fantasy god this game. Right there, I'm sorry. Hold on, we got to clear the store for this one. This is the first official one of Madden 25, baby. No soup for you. He tries to go up top, and Zipakowski ends up denying that quicker than a Puerto Rican trying to get a loan. He's like, no, not happening, not today. So right now, we're sitting in the pocket after the drop pass. He's looking. Collins trying to find somebody wide open. Right there was a bad throw. I'm still a little used to the Madden 13 precisioning. You know, I got to learn that it don't work like that. Right there, we go back to the skinny, though, right over the middle. Them skinnies are filthy this year. They are better than what they were in Madden 13, in my opinion. So as you see, the time is winding down a little bit. 30 seconds left. Matt Forte runs a good run, get us within the 10-yard line. We try to go back to the draw play, but we get stumbled up a couple of yards right there. Call a timeout. Right there was a miscue. 3rd and goal, 13 seconds left. What are we going to do? We're going to go to Matt Forte. That's what we're going to do for his 4th touchdown of the game. 2 rushing, 2 receiving. The number on his back is 2. That man is just doubling up on everything for his 4th touchdown of the game. That man is just beasting this game. And like I said, fantasy god, man, is he going to continue? Is he going to get more touchdowns? Is he done? I just made bench for the rest of the game. I don't know what it is I'm going to do. You surely don't, because you're still watching the video for the first time. So right now, as you see, halftime is here. We're up 28-7, and we're feeling confident as ever in this game. We feel like we should be able to bring home our first victory of the year. He does receive ball at halftime, though, so, you know, anything can happen. He can score, get a stop, and score again. It's a 1-possession lead, so, you know, I don't feel like this game is over just yet, but I do feel like it's heavily in my favor. You know, maybe another stop or 2, and I should be okay. So, you know, right here, try to blitz, send some pressure. Right there, Geno Smith was the overthrow, and the guy tried to dive for it. Thankfully, he doesn't get it. 3rd and 10, back to the street, because he's catching me, because, like I said, I'm trying to blitz. 4th and 10, I saw that was overthrown. He decides to throw a nice little corner route right there to Holmes. Geno Smith was overthrowing everything. I could have sworn that he overthrew like 2 handoffs. And he didn't even hand the ball over. It was on a play action. He overthrew on a play action to the running back. Like the fake handoff was an overthrow. I don't know. But right there was a nice pass right there. He's beating me over the top. It's like, okay, I can't continuously send pressure with no over-the-top safety help. You know, I kept doing it because Geno kept on overthrowing it, but he completed one. It's like, okay, that's it, no more of that. So he scores, it's 28-14, and now it puts me in a spot where this kind of feels like a must-score situation. Even though if he doesn't, and he does score, I still receive the ball with 7-point lead, but I don't want to be in that type of situation. You know, I want to be able to be continue to put your foot on your opponent's throat. When your opponent is down, put the foot on the throat and don't let up. Right there, quick inside streak to Brandon Marshall. And like I said, we're up 14 with ball, so we want to put the foot on the throat and continue to have that pressure on him and have him feel like he has no chance of winning this game. So right here, we roll outside the pocket, and we end up repositioning our boy Jeffrey to the left, and he got wide open, booty butt naked open. Usually you got to pay $75 an hour to see somebody that butt naked. And we go back to the skinny, and we get a spectacular catch. And I only went to the skinny like 3 or 4 times. Oh, Lord, look at Matt Forte. Look at Matthew Forte for not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 touchdowns. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many touchdowns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns this game. He pressed start because I believe he wanted to see if he can send a concede. Unfortunately, he had to wait for that PAT. We kicked the ball off, and then he offers us a concede, and we gladly accept. So 1 game down, and we end up coming away with the victory pretty well handily. Matt Forte was a fantasy god this game with 5 TDs. The guy came to play and shredded that defense, man. He was just unstoppable during this game. So we finish our first game, and we win. As you see, we won, it looks like 17 skill points or something like that. But look at the top of the PSN leaderboards. Why is your boy GS? Wait for it, wait for it. Hold on, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, we're number 11 in the world, though. Your boy GS is number 11 in the world. I'm already top 100, man. This is too biblical to be true. Of course, this is because only a couple people have played, but nonetheless, being ranked number 11 for a couple of hours is going to be cool. So that's it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you are by any chance new to this channel and you made it this far in the video, I think I've earned your subscription. Go ahead and subscribe, where this is the only channel, the originator of the daily uploads of online ranked matches. That is right, I am the only channel uploading online ranked matches every single day. It's your boy GS, and I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.